If it's just joining us live on television, we're discussing the story of a woman who is contemplating walking away from her home. The reason is simple. Her husband, anything in sight, once they have disagreement, to deal with her. That's the issue tonight. We're going to have a pause. When I return, I'm going to take more of your call. Please don't go away.
If you want to marry me, marry me. If you don't want to marry me, somebody there God has created for me to marry me. Okay, so that makes it very uneasy for the lady to exit that marriage.
That's a problem right now.
Love and emotional problems are not peculiar to any one person alone. Of course, most people do have them. Emotional and love-related problems could best be solved by being shared. In view of this, and towards building a virile society, NTA Lagos Network Center and Gotham City Network proudly introduce the popular interactive soul-lifting program, Lifted Heart, with the irresistible Mayor Isaac Brown, live on NTA Lagos Network Center every Thursday, 10 p.m. Viewers can air their problems, views, and opinions through telephone or email. Lifted Hearts with the Mayor Isaac Brown. For further advert consideration, please call.
I can see the sunshine.
You are welcome back. It's still Lifted Out live on NTA tonight. I have a reverend on the line. Hello, good evening, sir.
Thank you, sir. How are you, sir?
I'm all right. Your name? Nigerians would like to know more about you.
My name's Reverend Ahanna Enyinaya. I am from All Saints Police Protestant Chapel, Okota Barracks.
Thanks so much for joining us. Marriage,
Thank you, sir.
for better, for worse, till death do us part.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
Some
sir.
women,
Yes.
some women are.
It is for better, for worse. Till death to do us part.
Or is it till beating do us part?
No.
Please go ahead,
No.
educate us, sir.
No, by the special grace of God, I am married. At least I have experience of what marriage is all about.
Beautiful.
There is no marriage that doesn't have its own problem. Every marriage has its own problem. And the only thing we need to understand is this. Before we enter into marriage, we need to first of all seek the face of God. A lot of us today enter into marriage because of frivolities, things that we see, things that the eyes see. Maybe because of money. When the money is no longer there, definitely again will come in. If the money is no longer there, the man might either get frustrated or the woman might get frustrated. Before, things that they used to bear for themselves before, they will no longer bear it. And when the man talk, the woman will respond. Now, this will give a room for either the man responding in a very negative way or the woman responding in a... But if such person has the spirit and fear of God in him, if your wife offends you, if she did what you don't like, the only thing you need to do is to try as much as you can to ignore her at that particular time, knowing fully well that there will be a time when she will come back to her senses and ask herself, why did I behave this way? And if she realizes herself and come back to you and say, sir, I am sorry. Even if without saying I'm sorry, you can ignite a room. You can open a room for the woman to say, I am sorry. One thing that we men, to be precise, the reason why things are falling apart in our marriages is because of ego. Ego. A man will say, yes, I am the man of the house. No, there is no room where they say that men cannot apologize to their wives for wrong done. Whether it's the man that did it or the woman that did it. Because say, my dear, this thing that happened, I never expected that it will happen in this way. There is no, it doesn't cost anything to say I am sorry. But because of pride, that is the reason why most of our marriages are falling today. To me, I used to tell people, even when I'm doing marriage counseling, I will tell them that any man that beats up his wife is not supposed to be called a man. That man is supposed to be called a beast. On a serious note. Yes, but I'm sorry. Apologies to the word of God that we are not supposed to call names. But I know that truly any man that raises his hand on her, because if you call this woman your wife, he said, the body, my body, the bone of my bone. This woman belongs to you. You are her and she is you. I see no reason why you will not accommodate whatever that comes from her. You share your things, endure it. That, for better for worse, means hard time, difficult time, problems that come, whatever that happen, you endure it by yourselves. Absorb it by yourselves. Men should always know that a woman is somebody that was born by another person, brought up with a different orientation. It will take you some time to study her. It will take her some time to study you. To make both of you work together, there must be presence of the Holy Spirit. That is the truth. You allow the Spirit of God to direct you in all sides. And to me, I don't accept the idea of people saying that she should leave. No. So, don't leave your don't go away from your house.
Reverend, finally, the women watching us live tonight who are experiencing domestic violence, especially the one being made to them by their husband, which you have also said are in quote, like could be referred to like a beast. How do they deal with this outside walking out of the home?
Sir, there are counselors.
Oh, for a man, for this woman whose story I'm sharing with you, 6 good years, the man has been consistently consistent. This brand new year day, she got a beating of her life.
The man beat her up on
this new year day.
Believe me, what exactly was the cause of that fight? What happened?
From what she shared with me, slight. They were just discussing about their plans for the kids in terms of their welfare, their school fees, and they were trying to plan along the line. According to what you said, this argument came, and before you say Jack Robinson, it's always begin with a slap, and according to her, anything available inside, from his belt, is yes, he uses his belt on her every now and then.
The kids they're talking about, I believe is their kids.
Like 2 of them, 2 kids, 6-year-old, 3-year-old, they're both home. So how do we deal with it? How do we deal with a man who believes the best way to teach
needs to be called closer. You need to be given some pieces of advice. Yes, sir. Telling the woman to walk away from the marriage is not the best. They need to be called together, counsel them together, one after the other. I was watching. There is this film that I watched, a home movie. It is called Mr. and Mrs. This man always finds fault in whatever the wife did. They have children. What happened that the father-in-law had to take their children abroad, leaving both of them in the house. Now, when the man come back, the man turned the wife to almost, in fact, to a house help. But a time came, the wife now threatened to leave the marriage, yes. But she now went straight and met a counselor. What am I going to do? What am I supposed to do? I don't want to lose my husband. But what he's doing to me, I don't like it. I need advice. He now said, we are going to behave as if we are going away. But time will be given. You have to request for some time so that you will be able to stay there and wait for the arrival of your children and at least put things right by yourself. But know it that while you are there, you are no longer under custody of the man. So the woman now began to play some part that will touch the heart of that man. She was in her household, believing that the man will either say, oh yeah, go away, but the man himself now came to find out that this woman is the only angel that can ever come in his life. If he say go, that is to say there will be problem in his life. All what he did was to adjust. Because both of them went, they were counseled by the same counselor. The woman told the man what he is supposed to do. Some men have lost it in their home completely. Arrogancy is now the order of the day in our various houses. And this is the thing we should always, at all times, channel into the hand of God. I could remember in a place in the Bible where the disciples came to ask Jesus Christ, when you were planting, you planted seed, but here there are tares. From where cometh this tares? He said, the enemy.
Mm-hmm.
It is the enemy that did this. It's not the plan of God that both of them will be covered. No, there is something that is working in their life somewhere. On a serious note, the man is frustrated. Frustration has taken over his life. Maybe the man's life, from the time he saw the wife, is no longer the same now. Things are no longer the same. And women should understand to study. They should try as much as they can to study their spouse, their husband. Whenever they are with them, to know whether this my husband is still capable of doing what he used to do, or are we going to minimize?
So the idea of hoping that after marriage you will change or you could manage him, it doesn't always work.
Sir?
Doesn't always work. When you have this belief that prior to the marriage, this man seems to have this antecedent, and you believe, oh, after marriage he will change. After marriage I can make him change. You must open your eyes to it. In most cases, it may not even work. It may not change. So before you go in there, know what you want to go into. Is that what you're saying tonight, Reverend?
Well, the line is breaking a bit. I really cannot get you clearly.
Clearly. Thank you so much. I think we're going to have to leave it at that. Your points are well taken. I do sincerely appreciate your contribution tonight.
It's okay, sir.
Nigerians are
just
listening to us.
advise her, sir. If she is a Christian, let her channel this problem to her priest. The priest has a good answer. And I believe that when he administer some words, reasonable advices into their heart, definitely they will come back to their senses. I believe that.
Thank
Because
you so much, sir.
the man, on a serious note, I am saying it, I wish he is listening now. The man, on a serious note, should desist completely from beating his wife. It is too bad. It is not.
You believe every man watching me live tonight who believes strongly that the best way to settle rift with their wives is to kick them around, slap them, hit them. You are saying it's not right for them to do that.
Sir?
You are saying it is not right for them to do that, right?
It's not right at all. It's not right.
They're beating themselves.
It's not right for a man to beat his wife at all.
Thank you so
It's
much,
not
sir,
right.
Reverend. I appreciate
It's
your
not right,
contribution.
sir. It's not right. So
You are
even
blessed.
scripturally, it's not right,
It's
sir.
not right. I appreciate your contribution, sir. We're going to have to leave it at that. Thanks so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you, sir.
I
Bless
do
you, sir.
sincerely appreciate your contribution. You've lifted soul tonight with your contribution. Thanks so much, sir.
Thank you, sir.